Hello my fellow family foodie friends, it's Jackie and I am giving you my week 8 update today. I am really excited. I've been intermittent fasting for 8 weeks now and I am hanging out outside. It would be fun to film this update with a change of scenery. My whole family is swimming and I'm not. I got a little bored of filming in my office every week. There is a fly in my face. I got kind of bored of sitting in my office every week, so I thought maybe it was kind of boring to you guys. And I wanted to give you a little change of scenery, and it's so nice outside. So here is my week update. I'm almost always wearing glasses, but I take them off frequently for filming because it's so much easier to see my face instead of seeing two large glares. And again, I'm going for production quality. You are going to hear my family in the pool. This is the best time for me to film while they're swimming because they're occupied, but it's still light outside. So my weekly average, weighing myself from Wednesday through Tuesday, adding it all together and dividing by 7. And that means that I lost just under 2 pounds. It was 1.6 something, I think. Again, I'll put all of the exact measurements. This is a much more laid back version because I'm outside and I don't have notes with me. But I will type exactly what my final weekly average was and what last week's was and the difference. But I'm excited because it was over a pound loss and I lost just over 1 inch. I didn't actually have huge inch losses this week, but I'm super excited about the progress. It is definitely better than last week's numerically. I still am feeling really great. So one thing, and one of the reasons I wanted to film this out in natural light, was I wanted to show you guys I am having a really bad breakout. And I don't know if that has anything to do with fasting. I have not had a breakout like this in a very, very long time. My face actually used to do this frequently when I was pregnant. At the very beginning of each pregnancy, I can tell you with 100% certainty that I'm not pregnant right now, but my face is very acne prone. It's all these little bumps everywhere, and I know that's not beautiful, but it is a change that I am attributing to fasting because it's not that common. I actually have those almost always on my forehead, but it's literally surrounding my entire face right now. And I don't think it's from wearing a mask because I'm not doing that any more than I have been since, March or April. And I just feel like it has to do with the fasting, and I'm hoping maybe my body is ridding itself of certain toxins or some sort of an adjustment. It is that time of the month right now, and if you're a male watching this, I'm sorry, I know that's not your favorite thing to hear, but reality, fact of life, and I just don't ever react this way. I've been a woman for a long time and this is not my normal reaction, so I'm blaming it on intermittent fasting. But I'm gonna do some research and I'll report back to you guys if I hear anything different. So overall so my weight on Tuesday pushed me into a metabolic age of 33, which is exactly how old I am. So finally, and I'll show you this on the screen, all of my readings within Renfo are green. So everything from my weight through my metabolic age, my visceral fat, my BMI, my water weight percentage, everything is in the green zone, and that's the first time that's happened. And I wasn't ever severely overweight, so I knew it wouldn't take a super long time. One thing that I have done for the very first time since fasting is I actually had both I had a 6-hour eating window with both lunch and dinner, and it wasn't an up day. So I've done that a couple times when I fasted the entire day the day before. But I had a day where I opened my window quite early. I think I opened it at like 12:30 in the afternoon, and then I closed it. It actually wasn't even a full 6 hours, but I ate lunch and I ate dinner that night, and it felt really good to be able to do that and open up a slightly longer window. But I had something that I wanted to do, and I had closed my window significantly early the night before, so I was able to open it at 12:30, and I knew that my dinner later that evening was going to be smaller. So that was really easy, and it was fun to kind of play around with the schedule and still see success. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys, here is my week of fasting windows. You can see my average there, and you can see that it looks like I had windows that were just under 4 hours every single day on average, and I feel like that's pretty accurate. I actually mostly enjoy a shorter eating window, and I enjoy having longer fasts. I have continued to have great energy while I'm fasting. I actually find myself to kind of slow down and want to just rest after I eat, which is another reason I like eating later in the day, is I just enjoy having the energy all day long. And so here is a screenshot of my weekly weight, and then again I will list my average below and compare it to last week's average, and you'll see that I lost about 1.6 pounds, which is superb to me. I keep having like Christmas as my date because we always get dressed up for church. Who knows this year, hopefully we can. Get dressed up for church, go to church, take some family pictures, and I just know that the last few years I haven't loved my family pictures, and I want to love them. I don't want to feel embarrassed or feel not like myself, so I keep thinking like, man, 17 weeks from now I could maybe be 17 pounds thinner than I am already, and that sounds amazing. So that's huge motivation for me lately. And without further ado, we are going to get into what I ate in some of my eating windows this week. I have a bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin, a bowl of Raisin Bran, and an orange slice for dinner. Hey guys, it's Jackie, and I'm excited because I am about to break my 22-hour fast with a taco dinner. I have lots of good fixins here: lettuce, green onion, tomatoes, cilantro, tortilla chips, we have oranges, we have some southwestern quinoa. This is something that I'm excited to try as a meat substitute. I accidentally got it once in my Walmart haul, but my oldest daughter doesn't eat meat, so I thought maybe that'd be really good as a taco fill. So I'll let you know in the text if that turned out to be good. Salsa verde, we love the Cantina salsas, Fiesta blend cheese, and leftover tortillas from quesadillas a few weeks ago, just trying to use them up. We have these nacho cheese shells. We have these nacho cheese shells that are really good. Frozen ground beef from my freezer, and then I made a pound of beans into refried beans in Instant Pot. I love this stuff, and I'll show you my plate, but that's how I'm opening. So here are my 2 tacos. It's a 10-pack, there's 5 of us, so we're limited at 2 tacos, but I'll probably have lots of beans and chips. So this is what I'm starting with. This was my favorite meal of the entire week. We went to Carrabba's, just my husband and I. We actually ate in the restaurant, and it was so nice. We did drinks, an appetizer, our salad, and my chicken mezzaluna. I made 2 boxes of mac and cheese, the Aldi version. I'm clearing out the pantry and freezer, so we're kind of having a hodgepodge dinner. I have broccoli back there without meat for my vegetarian daughter. I made a bag of garlic knots. I got these a few weeks ago on super clearance Aldi, the red sticker for 89 cents. They're still in the bag cooling off a bit. And then this is what I'm really excited to eat. I'll probably skip the mac and cheese and just have a garlic knot with this. But roasted broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and they're both frozen just because I had a lot of frozen vegetables in my freezer. Parmesan, Romano cheese, and Gouda chicken sausage from Costco. So all of that came from the freezer except for the cheese. And then the oil and spices, but I am so looking forward to that. And this is my dinner. And I did break my fast earlier with the homemade refried beans and tortilla chips and salsa. So here is how I'm going to close my window. My window is pretty darn close to 6 hours tonight. It's kind of a mess, don't mind me, but there are my elephant ears. I love making elephant ears, and even more so, I love to eat them. One of my absolute favorite things about week 9 is I've had multiple people reach out to me, one through Facebook, one through Instagram, and then a person in my everyday life I've been chatting with about fasting. And all 3 of these people have just expressed that they are encouraged by me sharing, and that definitely is motivation. So I appreciate you guys sticking around. I appreciate you guys, your interest in this, and I really hope it kind of motivates you to look into it, because I honestly feel like every person should kind of look into it, because I feel that good. I feel like I'm making a very good choice health-wise for my life, and that's encouraging and that's exciting, and I definitely get joy from sharing it with you guys, and I love that you guys are watching. I'm gonna keep sharing because I feel like it's way more important. If you haven't seen any of my other intermittent fasting videos, I'm gonna share with you guys the beginning of my journey and my weeks 5, 6, 7. You can find those there, or they're linked right next to me in my intermittent fasting playlist, so check those out. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao down and ciao.